Okay, so are the women getting more responsible? I don't think so. Well, how can women get more responsible when the women of this generation premise their love on money, premise their love on fragile things such as handsomeness, being tall, um, heights, a lot of things that are not really holding a long-term benefit in a marriage relationship. The women of today, some of them prefer hookup, prefer to become a baby mother rather than a husband, rather than a wife. So how are they getting responsible? I think in some fronts the women are getting more responsible, and in some fronts they are getting less responsible. So what is the primary role of a woman? A woman is supposed to be a caregiver, a homemaker, and I think a helper. More importantly, so little wonder women are found in professions such as nursing, education, medicine and surgery. Hospitality, business, etc., and all of that. So you see, the women are naturally inclined towards caregiving, towards nursing, towards taking care of people, whereas that is predominantly the area they should be. I don't recommend a woman being nice. I recommend a woman being good, because a nice woman doesn't make a good husband. A nice woman make a terrible husband. A good woman make a good husband. A good woman is a woman that has a capacity to tell her husband respectfully that this thing you're doing is not right. It's going to destroy the family. And she presents it in a way that the husband will listen. If a woman can get the attention of her husband by all means, then that woman is a good woman. A nice woman is a woman that allows a man to go away with everything a man wants to do. And that is crazy, because you will not be able to have a good husband in that man. So are women really getting it right this day? No, they are not getting it right, because rather than women being respectful and presenting their opinion in a respectful manner, they present it in a way that challenges the leadership position of the man, and the man begins to defend himself and fight the woman rather than seeing the woman as his helper. And that is what is destroying marriages these days. So are women getting more responsible? The first answer I want to give to that is that in terms of marriages, women are getting less responsible. Women become more antagonistic. Women seem to fight the concept of gender problem rather than understanding their primary role in marriage, which is to respect and then give care. That's one aspect to it. Another aspect is that women are becoming more competent. Actually, the women are really becoming more competent. Think of every field you want to consider. A few women you will see there are doing excellently well, even more than some of the men. And they are becoming more competent. I think the gender struggle should be based on competence rather than based on sentiments or social construct, the way they will put it. So on the aspect of wifehood, women are becoming less responsible, but when it comes to competence, women are getting it more better than the men. That's one aspect that are really getting it right. One of the aspects of being good mothers, I don't accept that women of today are better mothers than women of yesterday. Women of the old will stay in their husband's house and raise their children. They can stay just because of the children. But the women of this generation don't mind packing their children and going away, or leaving the children with their father to take care of. And that destroys where the child would have been, or what the child would have learned, or what the child would have become in the later society. So in the aspect of being better mothers, women are not being better mothers today. They are losing responsibility in that area also. Well, in the aspect of being wife, of course, that's the worst zone. Women are really losing the uniqueness of their wifehood. That is the simplest truth. So women are more responsible in terms of competence, are becoming more serious in their career, but they are becoming losers in marriages, and they are becoming losers as mothers. And that's why we have the society filled with children who don't know what to do, who are confused, who are completely dumbfounded, who are following every wind of doctrine, because the people that are supposed to raise them up were not available to raise them up. So women are getting responsible in terms of competence, less responsible in their role as mother, caregiver, nurturer, and homemakers. These roles, women are failing in it.